Merry Christmas, folks. Happy holidays. And since it's Christmas today, we know what is synonymous with Christmas, and that would be the NBA. And of course, the matchup we've all been anticipating finally took place. That would be the finals rematch between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors. And of course, it lived up to the hype. A great game from start to finish. The Warriors edged the Cavaliers 89-83 to improve to 28-1, which is the best start through 29 games, which also means Golden State is still on pace to top the Bulls' record of 72 wins in one regular season. So, of course, that leads me to, I have to ask the question, will the Warriors indeed top the 95-96 Bulls record of 72 wins in a regular season? And also, the Golden State doubters, all of them pointed to no Kyrie, no Kevin Love in the NBA Finals. And had those two been there, it would have been a different story. Well, following Christmas, we now have a one-game sample with Kyrie and Kevin Love against Golden State. And the Cavaliers took the L. And Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving didn't necessarily play well. So now I want to know, albeit a one-game sample, which isn't much, but what is the excuse now? Welcome back to the Best Damn Sports Blog. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Back to talk NBA with you guys, specifically Warriors and Cavaliers, because it lived up to the hype. It was a great game. It came down to the final possessions in which the game was decided. Golden State pulled away 189-83. The Cavaliers, they sort of let this one slide away. They had a lead in the third quarter, and they should have probably held on, but LeBron James, he ended up being the GOAT, but not the greatest of all time, just the GOAT. Because in the final 5 minutes of the game, he was 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 4 from the free throw line, and he had no assists in the final 5 minutes. LeBron, no assists, 1 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 of 6 from the field. Is that not reminiscent of the Miami versus Dallas Mavericks series? I mean, I know this is a regular season game and it's not much, but that is LeBron, so that was just shocking to see. Now, that doesn't mean I have any Skip Bayless-like takeaways because of LeBron's late performance or shortcomings, however you look at it. Not by any stretch of the imagination, because I don't put this loss all on LeBron James. Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love were awfully pedestrian. They had just 23 points combined, shot 9 of 31 from the field combined, and were 0 of 11 from three-point range. Kyrie and Kevin Love. Like, just take the Warriors out of this equation. How often do you think a LeBron-led team is going to win versus great competition, might I add, when Kyrie and Kevin Love combined for 23 points on 9 of 31 shooting and 0 of 11 from deep? I know we look at LeBron as a superhuman athlete, but he can only do so much by himself on the basketball court. Those are his two best players by his side. And if they're going to play as poor as that versus good competition, 8 times out of 10, the Cavaliers are not going to win the game when they combine for just 31 points, shooting that inefficiently. LeBron had 25 points on 26 shots himself, so he wasn't that efficient either. But we can't put all the blame on his shoulders for this loss. And I want to get back to Golden State because, again, when they made the change to Draymond at center, the Cavs had no answer for it. And we learned very quickly the Kevin Love at center experiment with the Cavaliers trying to go small, that route at least with Kevin Love at the center position, that is a no-no. And it looks like once Draymond goes to that center position, the Cavaliers do not have an answer for him. Tristan, he seems to be too slow to stay with Draymond because Draymond, he can grab the rebound and go coast to coast himself, or even set up Klay Thompson or Steph Curry for the wide open three. Tristan cannot stay in front of someone as dynamic as Draymond. And he's probably the best point forward in the game behind LeBron James. Nobody that size is grabbing the ball off the rim and going coast to coast the way Draymond can other than LeBron James. And I did not see this coming from Draymond. Even at Michigan State, he didn't necessarily play like this. He's definitely on his way to his first All-Star nod. Against the Cavaliers, he finished the game with 22 points, 15 rebounds, and 7 assists. Straight eating out there. Kevin Love, he had no answers. Tristan Thompson, no answers. Once Draymond went to center, finito for the Cavaliers. Finito. And it looks like they really don't have an answer. And if you think about it, they play relatively well on defense. They're just the second team to hold Golden State under 100 points. The only other team to do so was the Bucks when they defeated the Golden State Warriors, handing them their only loss of the season. And now we're at 29 games played, and the Warriors still have just one loss. We're more than a quarter's way through the season, and they still have just one loss. So they're well on pace to top Michael Jordan's 95-96 Bulls record of 72 wins and just 10 losses in one regular season. So, will the Warriors indeed top that record of 72-10 that the 95-96 Bulls set? It's tough to call because I don't know Golden State's motivation, but I'll put it like this. If Golden State indeed embraces the chance at making history and they go for it and don't sit players down the stretch because they have the number one seed clinched or such, I think they top that record easily. I could even see this team winning 75 games. I would not be shocked. They are just cruising right now. We have never seen a start to an NBA season by any team like this ever before in NBA history. 28-1. One F up through 29 games. Just out of this world stuff. Completely amazing to watch. And let's not forget Harrison Barnes has missed a few games. At the least a few. Maybe closer to 10 or if not more than 10. And they're still cruising, no problem. These are the reigning NBA champions. This isn't a fluke. This is the team that many people doubted, which I think has given them ammo for their arsenal. And for that reason, they're taking it out on the league, flaming everyone. And we also know quietly, those San Antonio Spurs resemble the dominant San Antonio Spurs that we have known them to be over the past, let's say 15 years, sort of like the Patriots. They're right back in the mix. They only have 6 losses on the season. LaMarcus Aldridge seems to be fitting in just fine. Kawhi Leonard, man, he is taking the next step in his game. He is shooting the three at nearly 50%. Kawhi Leonard is approaching superstardom, but he is definitely a star, and it looks like San Antonio is back to the normal selves and are going to avenge their first-round exit to the Clippers from a year ago. This San Antonio team is not like the year ago. This team is legit. And this is the only team I give a chance against Golden State in the 7-game series. San Antonio is the only team that I can see knocking off Golden State 4 times in the 7-game series. No other team in the NBA, I believe, can achieve that feat. And if Golden State and San Antonio are pretty much on the same level by my estimation, that then makes me think to the Cavaliers and LeBron James. Because I think Golden State, for the foreseeable future, they're going to be at the top of the league. All their key assets are locked up right now. San Antonio, we know Greg Popovich is the best coach in the league by far, and they are a well-oiled machine. Their system is A1, so they're going to be there, and they look to be better than the Cavaliers in my estimation as well. So I'm thinking like the Cavaliers' window is closing. If they don't win the title this year, they could really be in jeopardy of not winning a title while LeBron James is in a Cavalier uniform. Like, honestly, their window is truly closing. LeBron James is getting up there in age, and I don't think Golden State is going anywhere, and I don't think this is a fluke. they're going to be just as dominant for at least the next 2 to 3 years. Now, the Cavaliers, it's still early. They just got Kyrie Irving back. And I don't want to overreact, but from what I've seen from Golden State and San Antonio, even if the Cavaliers can put it all together, I still think those two teams are just a little bit better. And for that reason, we could really see the Cavaliers not win the title. We could really see LeBron James continue to lose in the finals. Do not be shocked if LeBron's NBA Finals record is 2-5 following this NBA season, because I do not think the Cavaliers are on either the Spurs or Warriors playing field. They're just a class below.